Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for being part. Today we'll review the greatest salesman in the world, Og Mandino. Okay, it's a very tiny book. It's a very small one. It's about 100 pages, but it's full of wisdom. Actually, ancient wisdom. Or even on the cover it says, "You can change your life with the priceless wisdom of 10 ancient scrolls handed down for thousands of years." All right, so this very interesting read is set around ancient Middle East, because I see they mentioned Syria somewhere, Damascus. I see Jerusalem mentioned somewhere, Mount Olives and places in that area. So that's what makes me think it was, in the Middle East. And it's centered around a camel boy called Hafid. Hafid was a camel boy for the greatest salesman in the world, who became curious and wanted to learn tips and tricks of how he too could be as great as his master. So long story short, the master passes on certain scrolls that he had. Scrolls, I mean, when I say scrolls, I mean like text that was written previously. The fact that it's an ancient setting, previously books and text were written on scrolls, like foldable scrolls. They would write and fold them. So those are the ones that Pathros, that was Hafid's boss. Hafid was the camel boy, and Pathros was the greatest salesman in the world. So Pathros hands over these scrolls, and they are the ones that take up the most part of the book. It was deliberate to use a character of a camel boy. Camel boy is like a very low person in the society, and how they turned out eventually to be the greatest person in the world, using wisdom picked from scrolls that were given to him by the greatest salesman of the time. So one of the things that I learned from the book is very powerful message. It's a line that says, "Failure will never overtake you if your determination to succeed is strong enough." Okay, so it falls back to the self. If your determination to win is strong enough, there is absolutely nowhere failure is going to pass to overtake you. Okay, so they are actually 10 scrolls. They're the ones that take up the most part of the book. And I encourage you to go in and read. It's a very small read. It's a very quick read. It's about 100 pages. The very first scroll says, which is the very first message to you that wants to be the greatest salesman in the world: "Today I begin a new life." So what I pick from this is, every time you want to turn out to be great, there's that point at which you start. There's usually a starting point, and you've got to make that decision. Okay, so that is the very first scroll. And the instruction in when these scrolls were being handed over to Hafid was that read every scroll and make sure you master it before you move on to the next. So meaning, these lessons are so important that you need to squeeze all the juice out of them. Make sure you get everything that was meant for you to get before you move on to the next one. I ran through it today. I'd read it many years ago, close to a decade ago. But when I found it, I had to quickly peruse so I could share it with us, and also to remind myself of the great lessons. So at the end, it says, "What you are today is not important, for in this runaway bestseller, you will learn how to change your life by applying the secrets you are about to discover in the ancient scrolls." All right, so there are many lessons in the ancient scrolls. Remember, you are the little camel boy right now that wants to be the greatest salesman in the world. What do you need to do? Read the 10 scrolls. Okay, Sales are very important for people that really want to be something, that want to be great. Selling doesn't necessarily mean getting a product and then having it exchanged for cash. No. Selling could be selling an idea. In friendships, we sell ourselves or our plans and our ideas to our friends. A good salespeople able to start and maintain relationships because you continuously sell yourself a certain way, in a way that is buyable by the other side. It's an important book for you to read for your relationships, for business, and for people that are prayerful and believe there's a certain being that is beyond all of us. The very last scroll talks about praying, that after you've done everything else, it is important to call out that supreme being for help. All right, so thank you for watching. I don't really want to, it's a very small read. I don't want to give you all the details. I want you to go in and get to distill these by yourself. So thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Cha-ching.